All right, so let's part together a PC, shall we? It is Newegg now.
Yeah, it's actually used Newegg now.
Yeah. All right, so what I'm thinking, let's just see. I know none of these are probably in stock, but we can at least see them on the list here. So this is really theoretical.
Wait, go back up real quick. Well, who's that picture of?
What?
Oh, that's Never mind. Never mind. That looks dead up like an actor. I can't think of his name.
Well, there you go. Okay, so
Cybershark said international.
International. So let's see if we can find. So this one right here is the 5800X. I can't even see any pricing, so I don't know if this is gonna work actually. I might be able to add to a list and just use the MSRP, but they won't even give me a price on it, which is kind of annoying. So, all right, so here we go, $299 for the 5600X, which is again a little bit pricey, but again, considering the fact that this thing beats the 10900K in gaming, it's pretty freaking insane. So we're gonna start it with this one, try to build this because this is the best value gaming CPU right now. We're gonna add this to a wish list, and we're gonna start a new one. It's probably gonna make me sign in, but here we go.
Call it the new Ryzen build.
New Ryzen gaming.
Yeah, everything is sold out, and that's how it's gonna be for a little bit. Which honestly, on a side note, really sucks for us because we're wanting to. We're starting this venture, and yeah, it's so hard to get stuff, but it's gonna work out though. We already got plans, so.
All right, B550 motherboard. Let's get a good looking B550.
We're gonna be the reason all the 5,000, 6,000 is sold out.
Yes, for sure. So I'm thinking, well, that's actually not that bad. That's not a Steel Legend, B50M. That Steel Legend for 129 looks pretty solid. Micro ATX, good VRM cooling for overclocks, got the RAM slots and everything. I like it. Let's add this to the wish list. 5600X or 3700X if I'm using a 2060 Super. So you're going to get the best gaming performance with the 5600X. Yes.
But if you're using a 2060 Super, it's probably not going to be much different than the 3700X.
No. So, if you're choosing between the two and you can actually get a 5600X, get it. But if you are already with a 3700X or
just use that.
You just use that. I mean, it should be fine.
Free water cooling.
UR is make gur. Thank you, Caesar.
What's up, Wolva?
Do we need a BIOS update for the 10400 on a B460M? No, it will work out of the box.
Yeah, B460s are natively for 10th gen only, right?
Yeah.
10th and 11th, I guess.
Yeah. All right, 16 gigs, DDR4.
No, it wasn't Morgan Freeman I was thinking of. It's the guy from here. I'll just look up his name, and you guys can look him up if you want. He's from.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I don't remember the show anymore.
What show?
All right, Tool. What's the show that was like the post-apocalypse show, and like all the power went out? Like there was no power.
I feel like there's a lot of shows.
Someone else said, "LOL." I thought of Morgan Freeman. It's not Morgan Freeman. There's another guy that looks dead up. Like I'll show you guys the picture because you're gonna be like, "Whoa." No, it's not The Walking Dead. There's not dead people. It's no, not The Walking Dead. The power. There's no power. Like that's the whole point of the show. Is randomly one day all power went out. There's no electricity anymore. Is it? Revolution. That's what it was called.
Oh, Revolution. Right. There you go.
Hold up, guys.
And for RAM, 16 gigs, 3600 megahertz. This looks pretty baller to me. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. Not the fanciest RGB stuff, but hey, in terms of value, getting that fast speed, I like it. I mess with that. All right, and then let's do GPU. So what are you thinking for GPU, guys? I mean, obviously, if the 3070 is in stock or the new AMD GPUs are out, that's probably what we'll be looking at. But, higher Demon Mint. We probably couldn't afford Demon Mint with how much he flips.
Okay, here, wait. Yeah, when you get a chance, go back to that picture. I need you guys to see the comparison because it's intense. And I almost want to see if maybe I'm just being stupid or if it actually looks like him,
Let me see him first. Kinda, not really.
Bro, what do you mean not really? I swear to God, that's him.
Is it him?
Here, pull up, look up,
Far Cry 6.
Oh, he's in Better Call Saul, too. And then look up Giancarlo Esposito.
I think it is him, actually. There it is. That picture just does not.
Bro, yes, I knew it.
Yes.
I see. That's why I felt crazy when I'm like, wait, that's a video game. That can't be him.
There you go. Then hire me. Right now, we're slowly bringing people on. We can't just hire a bunch of people until we have sales.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, man. My first spot is Cybershark. Like, if he's, I don't know your family situation, man, but.
He's gonna have to find a way to get a citizenship here, my dude.
That's not important. I thought he could just fly here, and then we'll keep him in the closet.
Just hide him. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. All right, RAM done. Okay. GPU wise, what are you guys thinking? We could theoretical the crap out of this and go 3070, but I mean, there's nothing. I don't think anything from Nvidia is like really in stock right now. So let's just look up graphics.
Cyberstruck said I can be Indian tech support guy.
That's true.
That actually wouldn't be like the most terrible idea.
That's true.
If we needed tech support, you know.
I like that.
It'd be so stereotypical though. Like someone buys a PC from us and then they're like, "Hey, I'm having problems." I'd be like, "Hey, just call this number."
Call this number.
And then Cyberstruck answers.
Okay, so GPU. I mean, it depends really because I don't know if
that one for sure, 570.
570. I don't think a 5700 XT makes a lot of sense because you're getting a CPU that's better than a 10900K. And think like theoretically, you pair something that is like a 5700 XT that would normally work really well with a 3600 with like a CPU that should probably handle like a 3080 or 3070. Like it just seems wrong. What do you guys think?
Someone said 5700 XT should do it, which
should do it.
I mean, you know, it would do it. Like it'd run well.
I just feel like the CPU would be like this would be one of those situations where the GPU is not good enough for the CPU. Almost.
Yeah, like it's almost like it's bottlenecked, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So you know what? We'll go 5700 XT. We're looking at. I saw one that was actually a pretty decent price. Where is this? This one right here.
You a Skytech PC?
Skytech stuff's a little bit overpriced from what we've seen on Amazon.
Yeah, it's just not like the Toasty Bros, you know.
The other place. 57 XT, not too shabby. I don't know why this rating is so low. What's going on here? What's wrong with this one?
What brand is it?
Gets a little hot under load. Total garbage. Constantly crashing. Great card, but arrived broken. Could have been great. A lot of crashes. People don't seem to like this. Lack of driver support. This seems to be a lot of when AMD is having driver issues.
I need a winter job. Go be a snowman.
Be a snowman?
I can be the guy that does technical service, like when they call and say the PC isn't working, and then I plug in the PC and it magically turns on. Yeah, we'll need some of those.
Yes, we'll need those guys. Have you tried kissing your GPU? Sure, dude.
3700X and 2060 Super a bottleneck. No, they're not. That would work fine. I mean, I would recommend going with the 3600 and 2060 if you're just doing gaming strictly. But if you're gonna go outside of gaming and do like streaming and stuff, then yeah, that's a good build.
The 5900X barely beats 10900K. I don't know what benchmarks you were looking at. The 5600X in terms of like single core performance beats the 10900K. I'm gonna work for the Toasty Bros in a few years. Sounds good, dude.
In a few years.
All right, we're gonna get a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD.
Should I wait for Black Friday to buy Ryzen? Okay, so
here you go.
We have a video. When's that coming out?
I think it's like
next Wednesday,
the week before Black Friday, like the Friday before Black Friday.
The week before Black Friday, we have a video coming out. I guess I should just go ahead and say it. We're basically saying don't wait until Black Friday. You know, it's one of those things where like if you're like on the fence about buying it, then you can wait. Why not? But we just personally don't think you're gonna see any crazy deals on PC hardware specifically.
Yeah.
Now places like Newegg, you are going to see really good deals on like external storage, monitors, TVs, any other electronics. Like Newegg has really good Cyber Monday and Black Friday deals. I just don't think for PC hardware they're going to have deals because why would they? Yeah. Like they can't keep anything in stock. Why would they severely discount things?
Yep. Let's see.
I'm gonna buy 1,000 new CPUs so I can give them to homeless people. I feel like that almost be insulting.
It would be like, here, do this.
Like, here's this $800 processor. They just be like, do I eat it?
Do I eat it? What do I do with it? Power supply needs to be a pretty decent power supply for the build we're doing here. 550 Montech 80 plus gold. I like it. Yeah, it's not too shabby. That's a good value right there. All right, add to wish list. And then case. We're using a micro ATX board, so micro.
Why is everyone asking us about pre-builds now? What do you think about the NZXT pre-build PCs? Well, we did a video on theirs. Very high end, and we do like NZXT a lot. It's actually another company that we somehow were able to talk to them possibly about getting stuff, which I was surprised about.
That was too. Happy. I didn't expect that.
You got a smoothie from Smoothie King?
I forgot my
breakfast smoothie.
Yeah, I forgot my shake this morning, so I showed up here and it was like crap. So I just got DoorDash from Smoothie King.
So I mean NZXT they have very high end parts, if that makes any sense. You're paying a lot for the NZXT brand and their warranty. I think they're like a 2-year warranty or something.
Yeah.
They do have a really good warranty. They have good tech support. It's NZXT, so it looks really good and you know it's high end stuff. You're not going to get the best bang for performance.
Why do you push such a low wattage power supply in your build? We don't push low wattage ones. We push ones that actually make sense. A lot of people over compensate pretty much for like what wattage they think they need. Most builds, I mean, let alone some of the new cars that are out right now, like the 3080 and stuff. Those probably you would want to look at like a 700 watt power supply if you want to be safe. But like most builds, all you really need is 500 watts plus. It's normally really over exaggerated by most people. Yeah, it kind of limits you if you're going to upgrade, but just based on trends, stuff is getting more power efficient. So in theory, you shouldn't need a lot of wattage. All the new stuff that's coming out is going to probably be even more efficient than what you have right now.
And also, I mean, do you have an example of what build you saw or which builds you think we did low, and we'll tell you why we did that?
There are some builds, I can be honest, where we pushed to 450 when we're probably pulling like 400 watts that you might be better off going like a 500, 550. But like most of the time we're within like 100 watts or 150, 200 most of the time.
And we also, you got to remember, we have a watt meter in our actual benchmark station. So every time we're maxing out these computers, we can see how many watts it's really pulling, and it is never, ever as much as you would think. Like there's times where you're in the middle of a game with a decent PC, like a 10400 and a I don't know, a 2060 Super, and you might only be pulling 200 watts total.
Yeah, it's a lot of people really overhype how much you actually need. So I think we got the dark flash case here.
Oh, and also our someone else asked, our actual storefront will be in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes.
What made you all want to make videos on YouTube? So Matt and I have been making videos on YouTube since like I can remember. Like we're probably when we were like 10 years old, we started making YouTube videos together basically, and we had separate channels as well. Like before that, we had a couple YouTube channels, or a few I should say, before Toasty Bros, and they never really did that good. And then when we made Toasty Bros in high school, we were like, hey, let's just make this community channel where we can just post wherever we want. And that was the idea. It was like a random YouTube channel, just whatever we wanted. We did a couple PC builds for fun, and they did really good. So then ever since then, we just kind of stuck to that. And then, that's why we made our other YouTube channels like Toasty Clips and Toasty DIY, so that we can upload other things. We're also on Floatplane.
Yep.
Which Floatplane, McAllister's been doing a good job of making these kind
really
of fun,
totally random.
Yeah, they're like fun behind the scenes stuff. So you guys might like that if you
Toasty Bros body pillows. Heck yeah.
Float.